Hello everyone, welcome to Sequence and Series class. I remain Victor Odiguma here. Okay, in this class today, we are going to be we have done introduction to geometric progression, okay, and we have looked at the application of the mathematical equation for calculating the nth term of a geometric sequence. We have done that. Right now, we want to solve critical problems that emanates from geometric progression. That's what we want to do. And I have two of them on the board right now. So I request you stay put and be part of this. We are going to learn from this discussion. Thank you. All right. The first one says, given in a geometric progression, 54, 18, dot to 2 over 27. The thing started from 54, 18 until it stops at 2 over 27. You say, how many terms are there? So you say solution. So what you have is 54, okay, 18 to 2 over 27. All right, we want to know how many terms that are existing between here and here. So first thing you do is you write the mathematical expression for calculating the nth term of a geometric progression, which is Tn equals to AR raised to power n minus 1. Here, your first term A is 54, and the common ratio, which I say is latter divided by former, you will have 18 over 54. Of course, 2 here is 9. 2 here is 27. 3 can still go here and give us 3. 3 can go here and give us 9. I can still reduce it to 1 over 3. Okay, so my R is 1 over 3. So, all right, having done that, I can make my substitution. Then this, I can call this like a sort of T last, okay, representing that last figure being the same base, 54 being my first term, okay, in brackets R1 over 3 raised to power n minus 1, okay. So here I will substitute 2 over 27. So here this is 2 over 27 equals to 54 bracket. I will do some expansion here. This is multiplying. Okay, let me remove this first because there may be some. I may transfer this over here. Okay, so let me expand this a little bit. 1 over 3 raised to power n in bracket 1 over 3 raised to power minus 1. In indices, when two terms that are of the same base are multiplying each other, you can add their powers for the fact that the base are equal. All right, so we have taken note of that. Now I want to divide both sides by this 54 so that I can take it away. Let this one stand separate. So if I divide both sides by 54, what that means is 2 over 27 divided by 54 over 1 equals to, over here, it is just like 54 over 54. Then into 1 over 3 into 1 over 3 to power minus 1. Okay, so this will cancel this. And then here, let me simplify that. You have 2 over 27, okay, times 1 over 54 equals to 1 over 3. There's still much work to do here. Little more simplification, okay, into 1 over 3. This is raised to power n. Let me not forget that. Let me put it here. I think I didn't do that there. This is raised power n and this is raised power minus 1. Okay. So 2 can cancel itself. 1 cancel here, 27. All right. So we have here 1 over 27 into 1 over 27 equals to, I will be detailed. I promised that. So, what is the inverse of 1 over 3? I think you should know it's 3. So we have, please, the inverse of 1 over 3 is 3. You understand? The inverse of 5 is 1 over 5. So the inverse of 1 over 5 is 5. So the inverse of 1 over 3 is 3. So we will have 3 here, multiplying this 1 over 3 raised to power n. So the implication is that this is still coming over here. Okay? So what I will do is, let me multiply through by 1 over 3. I'm sure you will get that. If I multiply through by 1 over 3, this will be 1 over 3 raised to power 1. Let me do something here. This will be 1 over 3 raised to power 3 into 1 over 3 raised to power 3 again equals to 1 over 3 multiplying 3, then into 1 over I hope all this will not be too heavy for you to get it. I'm just trying to break them down. This 1 over 27 is the same thing as 1 over 3 raised to power 3. 1 over 27 is the same thing as 1 over 3 raised to power 3. Of course, 1 raised to power 3 is 1, 3 raised to power 3 is 27. I'm sure you understood that. This 1 over 3 is coming from multiplying both sides by 1 over 3, so that this can cancel this and this will stand separate. You can now have 1 over 3 raised to power n standing alone, okay, equals to, now I will organize this into 1 over 3 all raised to power 1. You know indices now, I repeat, when the base are the same, you can add their powers. So this is 1 plus 3 plus 3, which will now give us what? 1 over 3 raised to power, this is 7, raised to power 7, okay, equals to 1 over 3 raised to power n. You can now conclude that since the base are equal, equate the powers, it then means that n is equals to 7. There are 7 terms existing between here until you get here. There are 7 in number. So I am sure that this explanation is taken. Since the base are equal, you equate the powers. You can put that into writing. Okay, I'm trying to beat time. Since the base are equal, you can equate the powers. So that is that. I am sure that the explanation is very simple. Quickly, I am going to go to the second one. Please take note of this. I have intention not to make any of my classes to be too long, but please have patience, exercise patience with me. Let me do the second one, the second part, the B part. Let me do it alongside, okay? Please. While I'm doing this, you can just be checking out what I did over there. So the next one here is, we are given 16 over 9. So you can say given Tn equals to AR raised by n minus 1. Now you realize here that your A is 16 over 9. Okay. And what else do we know? There's something here. This is 1, 2, 3. So T3 is 1. I think that can guide us into that. So there must be, I keep on telling us, every mathematics student, that when you have a mathematical problem, what you need to do is to look for an access point that will help you to penetrate, assess that problem. There must be an access point. There must be something that you can use to assess, something. Do you get? All right. I don't want to go into, I don't want to move out of, this what I'm doing now. It's a whole lot of, issue to talk about. All right. So I can use this T3 to penetrate here. So what will happen is that I will say, from here, from this expression, I will now say T3 is equals to A, the first term, which is 16 over 9, okay? Then the common ratio not known, raised to power 3 minus 1. I'm sure that is very clear. So I can make this substitution here with for T3. So T3 is 1. So I will say 1 is equals to 16 over 9, then into R raised to power 2. Okay? Do we get that? Now, as usual, divide both sides by, in fact, multiply through by the inverse of this. Okay? So, multiply through by that. So if I multiply both this left hand side and this right hand side by 9 over 16, this will vanish. So I will have 9 over 16 in bracket 1 equals to 9 over 16 in bracket 16 over 9, which is against R raised to power 2. I'm sure that is very clear. So we have 9 over 16 times 1 will give us 9 over 16 equals to 9 over 16 times 16 over 9. We clear this, okay? Remaining R squared. So the next is, please be taking note of the statements I make. They are important to back what you are doing. Please, I'm trying to say, I say it, I don't write it because of time, okay, and space. All right. So please, when you're making your notes, put down those lines to support the argument. All right. So taking the square root of both sides, put that into writing. Taking the square root of both sides, you will now see that the square root of 9 over 16 is equal to square root of R squared. This, take care of this. So we have 3 over 4 equals to the common ratio. Now the common ratio is 3 over 4. That's not the end, because what we're asked here is find the product of x and the y. So do you remember that I said that please bear with me. Quickly. Do you remember that I said that if you have in a geometric progression, that if you T1 is 1, T1 is A, and T2 is AR, that is first term times common ratio. We did that when we were introducing geometric progression. Please go back and check that video. It is very elaborate. You will enjoy it. So that is to say, this second term, T2, that is x. That means that x is equals to 16 over 9 times common ratio, which is 3 over 4. So it then means that x is equals to 4 cancel itself here, 1 cancel here, 4, 3 cancel itself, 1 cancel here, 3. So it then means x is 4 over 3. Yeah, we got that. Now what about y? What about the value of y? That's T4. And you know that T4 will be AR raised to power 3. You can also take that out. So, or alternatively, you can multiply this by, because it's a geometric progression, is going by a constant product. So it is alternatively you can say 1 times whatever the common ratio is. That will give you that. Or alternatively, you can say T4 is equals to first term 16 over 9, then in bracket common ratio raised to power 3. I hope that will not be 3 over 4 raised to power 3, which is 27 over 64. Okay, but let me not take your time, please. Do this. This y is this times the common ratio. You can do that. So when you say 1 T4 is equals to 1 times the common ratio, that will give you 3 over 4. So T4 is 3 over 4. Therefore, you can simplify this. You see, you get there. Okay, I don't want to take too much time. So the product, therefore, x dot y, the x we got is 4 over 3 dot y. The y we've got is 3 over 4. This is 1. Okay, so the product of x and y is 1. So I have been able to help you. Please, this is 16. I'm sure this will not pose any problem for you. 16 over 9. This is 20.27 over this into the 4 raised to power 3. 4 raised to power 3 should be 64. 4 raised to power 3. Yeah, 64. So can 9 itself is 1. 9 here is 3. 16 itself 1. 16 here should be 4. So you can see that balance. Okay. Thank you so much. I am sure that this explanation is good enough. I have done 2 problems right now. Look at it very well. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it both ways. Both ways. All right. Our purpose is to educate and inform. Okay. Please, if you are a learner, take time. I'm not trying to compete with. I'm not rushing after anything. Our target is to make impact. All right. I'm sure this is very, very okay for you. I remain Victor Odigoma here. Please like this video, share it to your friends, and subscribe because we have a lot to give you. We have a lot to work on so that you can be updated. You can be updated on and also click on the notification button so that you can be notified when we make our upload. Okay. Thank you so much and God bless you. Partner with us and remain blessed.